This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Labor Day sale and get 35% off paints and stains August 22nd through September 4th. With prices starting at $31.84, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
KFI AM 640. It is the Conway Show. O.J. Simpson is back in the news. He's not with us anymore, but his belongings are. And a Bible belonging to O.J. Simpson. That seems odd that that chap would own a Bible, but he did. He had a Bible. And it's being sold at auction, like all good Bibles should be. You know, once a guy dies, let's make money off his Bible. And that's what's happening here. But I think that he probably scratched out some passages on how to treat others. Maybe. That's possible. Let's find out what O.J. Simpson, what they got for O.J. Simpson's Bible.
A Bible belonging to O.J. Simpson is sold in an online auction for $80,000.
Wow, $80,000 for O.J.'s Bible. What kind of brag is that? And would that be something you showed people when they came over? Like, oh, here's the kids' room. Here's our playroom. Here's the kitchen. Oh, that's O.J. Simpson's Bible. Yeah, I paid $80,000 for it.
Can't you tell that it's never been used?
Yeah. Hey, where are you guys going? Where are you going? OJ, I don't know how you tell people. And would you have it on display? You know, if you paid $80,000 for it, you can't just stick it in a drawer somewhere. You'd have to have it under plexiglass. That's O.J. Simpson's Bible. Wow.
$80,000. Golden Auctions did not reveal the name of the buyer. The Living Bible was gifted to Simpson by his friend and attorney, Robert Kardashian, with a personal inscription. It's dated the day after Simpson was charged in the 1994 murders of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman.
Yeah, it is inscribed. Kardashian signed it. I think he wrote, "You're going to need this."
According to People magazine, Kim Kardashian had offered $15,000 for the Bible before the auction, but the offer was turned down.
Yeah, well, they got $80,000 for it. $80,000 for O.J.'s Bible. All right, Santa Clarita, the newest victim of neighborhood crime. Yep, neighborhoods on edge in Santa Clarita. Home burglarized.
Two brazen burglars climb through an unlocked side window of a Valencia home as a dog barks in the background.
Here we go. It's on again. It's never off, but it's on again in Santa Clarita this time.
The first thief immediately spots this indoor pet cam and flips it over.
They started going in, ransacking the living room first. Then they ran upstairs.
And did they get the safe? Everybody's got a safe nowadays. Did they get the safe?
They ransacked my room, my daughter's room, my son's room.
No.
But mainly the mess was in my room and my bathroom.
That's where this victim, who wants to stay anonymous, says they briefly missed a camera set up for her 2 cats.
Oh, okay. So there's footage of these Rhodes Scholars. Let's find out what they took. I'm guessing there was a safe involved. There's always a safe involved.
They don't know what they were doing. They were just rushing in there. One of the guys I heard in Spanish say, "Take it easy, slow it down, do it slowly." Like, how do they know they have time?
It happened in the West Creek neighborhood on Friday around 1:30 p.m. An outdoor camera shows one of the thieves holding what appears to be a takeout bag at the front door, making sure no one was home beforehand. Once they were in, they didn't waste any time.
They went through my fire safety metal box. I have 2 of them, and they ransacked that.
I think that's what a safe is.
They went through my fire safety metal box.
That's a safe. Yeah, they got the safe. Man, every one of these burglars, they know who has a safe and who doesn't. They always get the safe, or in this case, a metal resistance box. Metal resistance lock box. Yeah, it's a safe.
They went through my fire safety metal box. I have 2 of them, and they ransacked that. They entered my son's room. They took his PS4. They entered my daughter's room. They took her Nintendo Switch. My jewelry was all over the sink, all over the floor, everything from the cabinets out on the floor.
That's sort of an insult, right? Where they don't take the jewelry. They sort of give it a once-over.
We don't want this crap.
Yeah, this doesn't look like we could move this stuff.
They terrified my animals.
They took the video game player, but not the jewelry. That is an insult.
They terrified my animals, too.
Thankfully, the 2 dogs and 2 cats weren't hurt, but the family and the neighborhood is shaken.
It's very upsetting. I talked to the neighbors. They were upset, too. They couldn't believe that was happening.
Yeah, that's a safe area. I'd be upset, too. Santa Clarita, very, very safe neighborhood.
After ransacking the house and breaking the garage door frame, the duo casually strolls out the front door, loot in hand. The victim wants them off the streets.
I don't understand what makes them think that it's okay.
Now, this may not be the only...
Yeah, I'm with her on that. I'm with her 100% here.
I don't understand what makes them think that it's okay.
Yeah, I get it. I think most of society is with her. But there's a part of society that wants to get everything now. They want it now.
I don't understand what makes them think that it's okay.
Now, this may not be the only one. There are other videos that were posted online showing a similar attempted burglary in another residential community in Santa Clarita, just a few miles away. And there's a lot of similarities between the suspects in that case and in this case. So if you live in the area, good idea to check your cameras, check all of them, see if there's anything that might help police or the sheriff's department, in their investigation.
Yeah, it's tough out there. They keep saying crime is down. Crime is down. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's getting burglarized. And then every single day, we have another story about a restaurant being broken into, cars being broken into, or in this case, we have a lot of these, homes being broken into. And to go through the kids stuff is outrageous. You know, if you're breaking into a home, you know, if you had kids, you would probably leave the daughter and the son's room alone, give them a little peace of mind that, you know, you're not going to take their Xbox or whatever game unit they've got going on. That's like an all-time low when you go into the kids' room. It's obviously a kids' room. Where you can walk in any room in any house and go, oh, that's a kid's room. And if you had kids, you'd leave it alone. You know, there's probably an unwritten rule that when you rob a house, leave the kids alone and their stuff and their room. But it's a different time. And it's crazy. It's crazy out there. You know, when kids are going to bed and they're young, they always think there's a monster under the bed. And you always have to give it sort of a cursory look and like, oh, no, there's nothing underneath. You know, you're going to be okay. Except it may not be okay.
A young child proves to his babysitter that sometimes monsters are indeed hiding under the bed. While watching children at a Grand Bend, Kansas home March 24th, a babysitter made a chilling discovery when she found a man, later identified by the local sheriff's office as 27-year-old Martin Villalobos Jr., hiding under a child's bed.
Hiding under the kid's bed.
According to a statement shared by Barton County Sheriff's Office on Facebook March 26th, the young woman found Villalobos after one of the children in her care complained of, quote, monsters, and she attempted to show the child there was nothing under the bed.
How about that first eye contact? When you look under the bed and there's somebody staring at you.
However, the young woman stood corrected. The Facebook statement explains she came face-to-face with a male suspect who was hiding there. An altercation ensued with the babysitter, and one child was knocked over in the struggle. The suspect then fled the scene before deputies arrived. The sheriff's office says the babysitter was able to identify the perpetrator as Villalobos. Per the Barton County Sheriff's statement, he had once lived at the residence before a protection order from abuse required he stay away from the property. Authorities arrived at the home around 10:30 p.m. local time. While they looked for Villalobos in the area, they could not initially find him. He was seen by law enforcement the following morning and attempted to flee on foot, per the police. He was captured after a short foot pursuit.
There you go. Wonder why this guy had a restraining order against him.
Villalobos was arrested and booked at Barton County Jail, where he was charged with aggravated kidnapping, aggravated burglary, aggravated battery, child endangerment, felony obstruction of a law enforcement officer, and violation of a protection from abuse order, per the sheriff's statement.
Now they're going to throw the book at you. It's not L.A. You do this in other communities, they throw a lot of charges on you.
He is being held on a $500,000 bond. According to a warrant from the Barton County District Court, Villalobos was arrested earlier this month on March 14th for, quote, violation of protection order. His bond was set at $2,500. E-News has reached out to the Barton County Sheriff's Office for comment and attempted to locate legal representation for Villalobos.
All right, well, I don't know what we're doing as a society, gang, where are you breaking in and taking the kids' stuff and then hiding under the kids' beds? There's a lot of nuts out there. A lot of weirdos, and they're everywhere. They're in small communities in the Midwest, and they're in Santa Clarita, Woodland Hills. They're all over the place. Hollywood, West Hollywood, they're everywhere. You just got to be careful. And the only saving grace is there's too many of us. There's too many people out there. We can't all get worked by these guys. There's not enough of them. So the chance of you getting robbed are pretty slim, but everybody that got robbed thought that exact same thing the night they got robbed. Or home invaded. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but it's got to change. We can't live like this. We can't do it. We can't raise kids like this where, you have to check under their bed to see if there's a guy, there's a suspect under the bed. And now I guarantee you parents tonight will be checking under their kids' beds all over America when they hear this story. You might do it tonight if you have young kids. Look under the bed. Why wouldn't you? Nowadays, you have to. Oh, it's crazy. Nutty. It's crazy out there, and we bring it to you every night right here on KFI.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
It's Conway Show. KFI AM 640. It's Conway Show. The Golden Mics for this past weekend. That's where they give awards to people in local news. And I thought Tim Cates was a lock. I thought Tim Cates, who produces Petros and Money, he does Dodgers, UCLA. I think he does the Raiders as well, Clippers. And he's great. And I thought he was a lock. And I told him he should go, spend the $70, go eat a meal and drink and enjoy it.
And he was told by people who would know even more than us that he was a lock.
Yeah, that's right.
He was not a lock?
He lost. He lost to somebody from Santa Barbara.
No way.
Hey, good for the Santa Barbara.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I think it's great. Who did a story on the Cowboys returning to I guess Camarillo or Ventura for their
Oxnard.
spring training. Oxnard for the spring training.
They've only been doing that like 40 years.
Yeah, every year they do that. And so he lost.
To that.
Yes. That's horrible.
Yeah. That seems a little weird.
And I knew that he lost because I said, hey, did you win? And he slammed a door in my face.
Oh, he took it kind of hard, huh?
Yes. Yeah, he did. He said that if he had paid for tickets and went with his wife and sat there and lost, that there would have been 2 people arrested in Burbank that night.
Them tickets ain't cheap, so I get it.
Yeah. Comedian Paul Rodriguez, who got arrested in Burbank, and Tim Cates, both of them. So comedian Paul Rodriguez got arrested in Burbank. What's going on? What happened in Burbank with this guy? Well, let's find out. Paul Rodriguez, very funny man. Let's find out what happened here.
We are hearing from the lawyer representing actor and comedian Paul Rodriguez after his arrest in Burbank last night. Police say they were conducting a traffic stop around 7:30 when they found drugs during their investigation. Rodriguez was a passenger in the car. His lawyer, Bobby Cimini, says Rodriguez fully cooperated at all times.
Actually, his lawyer sounds like a comedian's name.
His lawyer, Bobby Cimini,
Doesn't it
says...
sound like a stand-up comedian's name? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for...
Bobby Cimini.
Bobby Cimini.
Bobby Cimini says Rodriguez fully cooperated at all times, did not have any controlled substances in his possession, and was not under the influence. He says the arrest and the treatment by officers violated Rodriguez's civil rights and that he looks forward to proving his innocence.
That definitely sounds like there's more to the story. I mean, why would they search him or have cause to if he's the passenger?
It was
and
odd.
The driver didn't have anything?
I heard that Paul Rodriguez was sleeping in the car.
All right.
And I don't know. There's got to be more to that story.
Yeah.
But I was driving over the weekend and I saw it. I was about to drive through one of those sobriety checkpoints. And
just drive through?
I noticed it. It was like a block and a half ahead of me. And I wasn't drinking or anything. I just didn't want to deal with it. And so I made a turn into
a... you?
No, I went into a parking lot and then went out the back of the parking lot.
I'm sure that always works.
And buzzed around. Yeah, they didn't follow me.
They didn't come after you?
Yeah. No, but I saw it far enough ahead where I could slide in. There was a McDonald's and a sports store there, and I slid in there and whipped around it.
Yeah, because you don't even want to be hassled by it when you see it.
No, I wasn't drinking or, I wasn't doing anything wrong. I just didn't want to have to put on the happy face.
Yes. I don't want to be social when I'm going through them things. Yes,
I still get nervous going through those.
Having done absolutely nothing, you're still kind of nervous. Yeah.
I told a friend of mine who lives in Encino, and he never ever drinks and drives. He's a dad. He's a terrific dad. He's got a couple of kids. And I said to him, this is like 10 years ago, before our program director told me to stop doing this. I used to give away the locations of the sobriety checkpoints because they used to have to make them public. They'd had to make them public a week before they did them. So I'd give out the locations on the air. And the cops didn't mind. They said, oh, that's fine. People know that we're out there doing this. And I think it's a public service.
We used to do the same thing in the newsroom. We'd get emails from people. Why are you telling people where they're at?
But the cops never the cops never complained.
Right. Yeah, yeah. People on behalf of the cops try to complain. It's like, what are you doing? You're telling them where they're at.
Yeah, but the cops' theory was, good, let them know we're out there doing this. And maybe they'll drive sober.
What's the point of it? Is it to catch them or to prevent them?
Right. So I called. I didn't text or email. I called my buddy. And I said, hey, they were doing a sobriety checkpoint at the corner of your street on Saturday night, just to let you know. And he goes, Tim, I find that very insulting that you're calling me to tell me don't drink and drive near my house on Saturday night. And I said, I'm just telling you, the checkpoint there, if anybody in your neighborhood gets a little squirrely on weekends, just to let them know that's not the way to go home.
Stay home.
Yeah, stay home. Yeah, don't go out.
Don't move.
That's another thing the cops said. If the cops, if they knew there's a bunch of sobriety checkpoints in the valley, maybe people would stay home.
Yeah, if you hear that there's one, chances are you're going to assume there's probably more than one out there.
Exactly.
So I shouldn't go anywhere.
Exactly right. So I told him that. I called him, and then I texted him on Saturday morning. And I said, hey, buddy, I know you're going to hate this, but that checkpoint's on your corner tonight. And he wrote back, F you. Then he calls me at 7:30 that night. He goes, buddy, you're not going to believe this. I had a glass of wine at my dad's, and now I'm stuck in this checkpoint. And, they pulled up to the checkpoint and they said, "Yeah, I had to drink tonight." He said, "No." And they said, "Oh, no, wait. I guess, yes, I did have a glass of wine at dinner at my dad's house." All right, pull it over. Yeah. And they gave him the whole test. I said, "Buddy, I told you on Monday they were going to do that. And I told you again Saturday morning they were going to do that." He goes, "Yeah, I just sort of ignored you and the, in the call."
Pay attention to anything you say, dude.
Yeah, and he got caught up in it.
Yeah.
And he wasn't arrested. He didn't have enough to drink, but I think he got lucky. But they
a lot of times you don't have to be over the limit to get a ticket for or get arrested for DUI.
No, and if you had a glass of wine and somebody plows into you, you can get arrested for having alcohol in your system and being involved in an accident.
Yeah, regardless of the level of alcohol in your system.
And regardless of whose fault it was.
Yeah.
So it's not a good idea. I'm not preaching. I'm just saying,
right.
Not a good idea.
For your own safety.
That's right.
Don't do it.
Yeah, look, the laws in California were made for your protection. So obey them. How about that?
Well done, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But I went through, there was the laziest guys in the world were out there on Winnetka. I think it was Winnetka or DeSoto. And I was driving home one night after going to CarMax and looking for a new car. And I drove through a sobriety checkpoint. And it was literally right outside the Highway Patrol office. These guys are so lazy, they did it right in front of their office.
They didn't have to go far.
No, they didn't drive down the street or anything. It was literally, they walked out of their station and just blocked the street.
All right, guys, we'll meet you over at the place. We're here.
And I guess they have to stop every third. You can't racially profile or stare. You can't profile anybody. So you have to stop. And in that case, it was every third car.
Oh.
And I was the third car. So he stops me. He goes, "License." I showed him my license. And he says, "Have you had anything to drink tonight?" I said, "No, sir, I have not." And he looked at me, looked at my eyes, and looked at me again, and then gave me my license back and said, "Ding dong." No, he didn't say that. He said, "Go ahead." And I split. But I did see a guy arguing with the cops.
Oh.
"I'm not giving you the ID. I'm not giving you my license." I'm like, "Oh, why do you make your life complicated like that?"
Sovereign citizen.
Yeah, right. Now that's just going to be a whole night for you.
Windows all rolled up except for just a little crack in there. I can hear you just fine.
I don't know why people put themselves through that. It's so much easier to just show the license and move on. Your whole life gets caught up with that. I get it, but it's a lot. It's a busy night.
Like the old Carlin bit, it's like, "Hey, will you let me go? I got a trunk full of heroin." Come on, man. I got places to go.
That's right. All right, we're live on KFI.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
640.
KFI AM 640, Conway Show. We're all very excited that Richie has won a golden mic, or two. Did you get two?
Yes.
Two golden mics. Wow. And that was a big award show that you went to on Saturday?
Yeah, it was super fun.
Did you dress up for that?
I sure did.
Were your mom and dad impressed?
Mom more than dad.
Dad didn't care.
No.
Yeah.
If it was a trophy for, I don't know, horseback riding or something, he would die.
Right. I think your dad knows that, your dad's in Palmdale?
Yeah.
I think the word's gotten even out to Palmdale that those awards don't mean much.
True. True that.
But I'm glad that you won.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You deserve it.
I know.
And you went out and partied afterwards.
Of course.
Did you give a speech when you won?
No, it's not like that. No.
What is it like?
It's
They just throw them
more
at you?
You announce the winner, you go up, grab your trophy, snap some photos, and then you go back to your seat and win some more awards.
Did people applaud you?
Yeah, for the most part.
Well, that's cool. Did you recognize anybody there, like Colleen Williams? Or?
I did, and I was sharing with Bellio earlier that it's funny when you work in the field and stuff like that. You there's so many people, right? And you obviously don't know everyone per se, but for me, working for your show, I'm constantly looking at the news, seeing what's happening, so I can get you the most juiciest audio clips, you know. And then when I was there, I was able to recognize their faces and be like, okay, I know her or I know him.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was kind of cool. Go ahead.
Who cleaned up?
Steve Gregory.
No, I meant after the award show.
Oh, okay. I thought like the awards. I have no idea.
So Steve won?
Well, yeah, he won like a few.
Did you fanboy over anybody?
I did, but I don't want to say their name,
Why? Oh, really?
No.
Why?
Because I have a crush.
On a
what?
News reporter or anchor?
Reporter.
What channel?
KTLA.
Really? Can I say who it is off the air?
You can go ahead and say it off the air.
Can I say it on the air?
You can do whatever you want. It's your show. I'll give you a tip.
Morning guy or at late night guy?
Afternoon, evening.
Oh, Glenn Walker. Is it Glenn Walker?
The silence is speaking volumes right now.
You got a crush on Glenn Walker. Oh, that's wild, man. I got to tell him I'm friends with him. I'm going to text him right now. I think he's married, but he still might find it flattering. Text him. Let's see if we get a response. Let's see. Glenn Walker. All right. Glenn Walker, our producer Richie went to the Golden Mics on Saturday night, and he has a crush on you. Any response? Question mark. Okay.
Glenn is very handsome, so.
Yeah. Our producer Richie went to the Golden Mics on Saturday night, and he has a crush on you. Any response? Okay. Let's see what comes back. So did you get dressed up for this thing? The Golden Mics?
I did. I wore a black suit, white undershirt. My mom told me to wear a black tie. I was going for a bow tie, but she's like, nah, you won. You wear a long tie.
A long tie?
Yeah.
All right. And you wore an undershirt?
Yeah, like a white button, simple, classic.
All right. And where was the after party?
The after party was thrown at this place called Roosterfish WeHo. They have a really dope bar in Venice, but they just recently opened a new spot in West Hollywood where the old Pump restaurant used to be at, which I've never been, but it looks fancy from outside.
You mean from the TV show?
Yeah.
The Pump?
Bellio can give some lowdown on that. She loves
Yeah, the Vanderpump.
Vanderpump, yeah.
Is that where you were canoodling with Glenn in the corner?
No comment.
Did you see Glenn at the after party?
No comment.
Did you see him at the at the award show?
No comment.
No comment. All right. All right. I don't know if he's your type though. I mean, did you have any contact with him?
No comment.
I think
that's how rumors get spread.
I think he's going to want to comment.
I think the no comment is what gets rumors started.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to want to comment. You did not see him at the
I did not.
Okay, let's make that very clear.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yes. Sorry, Glenn.
I'm telling you.
I got you, Glenn.
Okay.
I don't even like
she's
that.
got him too.
I love that. I love that Bellio let the fishing line out for a while and then said, no, we're cutting this off.
No comment.
This is where HR and lawsuits and defamation, all this crap gets involved. All right, so you did not see, for the record, you did not see Glenn Walker there.
I did not.
Okay, but it was somebody else on KTLA.
No comment.
He did not canoodle with anybody.
Okay,
other than my friends.
Did you? Were there a lot of Golden Mike winners at the after party?
No, just one.
Just you?
Yeah, I needed the whole, attention to myself.
Did you dance with them in your hands, one in each hand?
No, I didn't, because I tend to get a little messy sometimes. And, I was having so much fun. I didn't want to lose anything or leave anything behind or have it stolen. So I decided to just go with the flow and go without anything. Just sunglasses on, just because,
I'm hoping my next question to you is not answered by 2 letters.
No comment.
Okay?
Copy.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question. I hope it's not answered by 2 letters. A word that has 2 letters. Okay?
Okay.
Who invited everybody to the after party?
Who invited everyone? I did.
So, me. You.
Yes.
You invited people
I did.
to celebrate your golden mics.
Correct.
What happened to you?
What do you mean, what happened to you?
What's going on with you?
What's wrong with that?
Bellio, don't play dumb.
Tell me. I really want to know.
You don't see anything wrong with that?
No. Not with my group of friends, at least. Everyone that's, part of my life, we celebrate each other for anything, really, from birthdays to awards to, a pimple on your cheek, a little bit of everything.
So how did you invite
this falls
them?
in line with that?
Yeah.
How did you invite them? Did you call them?
No, I just let them know, hey, what are you guys doing? This is happening this day. Let's go out and have fun,
It started with, hey, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
And did you tell them why the party's happening? Because of your golden mics?
Yeah, of course.
Richie, I got to spend more time with you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm off this Saturday if you want to hang out.
You're going
Go to
down
West Hollywood.
No comment.
You're going down an ugly road, buddy. I got to spend more time with you.
All right, let's do it.
All right, we're live on KFI. KFI AM 640. It's Conway Show. Our own Richie won a couple of golden mics. 2, right? 2 golden mics over the weekend for his work in news. And then he put together a post awards party for himself.
Yes.
So I wrote it.
Jealous you didn't get invited?
Not yet.
Dang.
Not yet.
Dang.
I'm getting there.
Okay,
Not
cool.
yet. So I wrote a text and I sent it to 16 of my friends. And this is the same text I sent. Hi, guys. I'm going to win a golden mic this Saturday. I'm planning a post-awards party at Hamburger Hamlet. Can you make it? ?
Be there in a heartbeat.
No host food, no host bar, no host valet parking. So far, no response. Nothing.
He started with, I'm going to win.
Yeah, I'm going to win. Because that's how you had to have framed it, right, Richie?
No, I was like, hey guys, are you guys free XYZ? I'm getting a little VIP table, food, drinks, whatever. Just come and celebrate my night. Dress to impress. That's all I said. And they're like,
oh, you didn't put in you're going to win a golden mic.
I just said it's an after party. I never said anything about winning or anything.
After party for what?
For celebrating
for
the
your
night.
Win?
Well, eventually, yes.
But didn't you think you were going to win because the guys you're with always win?
Well,
Were you surprised to have won?
No.
Okay. There it is.
Mic drop.
Richie, I've got to spend more time with you.
Richie I told him you're not a big fan of the look at me crowd, but Richie's okay with it.
Because I am.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't think that's ultimately a good plan in life.
Let me have my moment, Conway.
I know, but to celebrate yourself is, I don't know.
Next time, if you want, I'll ask you, hey, so that way I don't have to celebrate myself. Just we'll use your card on file instead. And then that way
I'd be more comfortable if I text your friend saying, hey, your buddy Richie is about to be celebrated. Will you come out? Than you doing it.
I guess. But see, that's the thing though. With my friends, it's different. We're always constantly talking on the phone or via text. We stay, in contact because yes, we're adults, so it's kind of hard to get us all in together.
Okay, all right. I will give you this though, Richie. I saw the pictures of you celebrating your after party.
Yes.
Because you showed them to me.
Uh-huh.
And the women you travel with are very attractive.
Are you surprised?
So are the men.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
well, they are.
I don't know.
Well, they are.
I only have.
I'll take your word for it, Bellio. I'll take your word for it.
Fair.
But I don't know what constitutes a good-looking guy. Is there a chase on Channel 4? Are we watching a high-speed chase on 4? I think we are. Breaking news. Channel 4, high-speed chase on Channel 4. They're the only ones on it right now. Let's flip on the audio, Sammy, for Channel 4. Let's find out what's going on. Eliana Moreno.
We're making our way through Riverside. Now,
woo! Chase on 4. Chase on 4.
San Bernadino police, airship overhead. I do believe there may be other things that this person is wanted for, but I'm working to confirm on the details of that right now. But for now,
looks like a Toyota Corolla,
confirmed, which is
or Toyota
vehicle code
Camry.
Violations. It's that car there that you see there in the center of the screen. It's a silver sedan with a sunroof.
Where are we going, eastbound?
Older model. Hard to tell exactly what the make is.
All right, I'll tell you what direction they're going. Because the sun is out. They're going east.
Freeway coming up to
Are they going east or
Well, he's been
south?
making some very dangerous.
Oh, you're right. It
moves
is
just in
south.
that
You're right.
short
What time
period
is
of
it? Okay,
time
you're right,
we've been
Bellio. Right,
watching here,
Bellio. It is south. I mean, Crozier. It is south. You're right. The shadows on the left, southbound. Crozier nailed it.
An
Southbound.
older model Jaguar. That's what my
Jaguar.
car was thinking. That's what it looks like to me.
Oh, it is a Jag. You 2 for 2. Croz.
He might
That-
have
to be back.
passengers
That week
over
off did
here
you some
as
good.
well.
Yeah, man. Had that
but
little
I
Fresh.
party up in WeHo. Got me all refreshed.
A victim
Fresh.
or a person who's
This guy's going to Richie's post party.
participant in this pursuit. So
Late.
still working to confirm again what the other wants are on this one. But
This
at
guy's
least for
pissed that he
now,
didn't win a golden
vehicle
mic.
code violation. We've got the San Bernardino Sheriff's helicopter
on the shoulder,
overhead,
a little driving
and,
there.
we've just
Channel
been
2,
joined by
5,
another,
9,
airship here
7,
from,
11. Not on it
County
yet.
as well. I believe it's gonna
Not
be
on it yet.
Riverside,
Channel 4 is on
airship
it.
is assisting with the pursuit
San
now as
Bernardino
well.
police
But
chasing
continuing to
after
make its
a
way here
driver.
on the
That's all we
215
know.
Freeway coming up to Central Avenue in Riverside.
Yeah, surprisingly, this Jaguar here is making tracks in the middle of rush hour.
He's really moving.
64 miles an
Yeah,
hour.
he loves that,
albeit on the
right shoulder.
You talking
Yeah.
about ground units at all, Eliana? Do we have any?
There are some ground units, Michael, but I'm kind of afraid to zoom out because they're pretty far back. This guy has been in and out of traffic.
Someone's
so they're
catching
really
up to
not
him.
on his tail right
He's
now.
not really
I'd say they're at
speeding, though.
least
He's going
a quarter mile
65
back.
Yeah,
to
right.
So when we
70.
first got overhead, we were able to find the units. I saw at least 3 or 4 of them.
Looks like the
but
paint's
car
been
was
worn
way
off
up
the front.
ahead.
It's an
But
older
because he
Jag,
was
I bet.
driving
Looked
as
like one of the
recklessly as
older
he is
models.
right now, he was easy to spot. But again, what looks like an older model Jaguar.
Okay, yeah. Older model Jag.
Love the rims, too. They got a little,
bright blue shirt.
put a little something into
And
them
again, at this
rims.
point, we
It's,
do believe
weathered
that
a
there may
little.
be a passenger, but still working
Not
on
original
confirming,
owner, I imagine.
what that person's relationship is and what their
Oh,
role
man,
is
that
in
would
all
be
of
awesome
this,
if
but
it
originally
were.
wanted for vehicle
This
code
guy's 90.
Juliana, any idea if the driver is armed?
Thank you.
Yeah, he's got a machine
go
gun.
ahead, Colleen, say that again.
He's got a
Any
bazooka.
idea if the driver is armed here?
I
Wow,
know that
nobody
he's
else is on it.
armed,
2,
but so
5,
the
7,
reason
9,
I was
11. They're not
hesitant
on it yet.
saying,
Just
what the
Channel
other person's
4.
relationship is and
High-speed
this is because
chase
we're
on
working
Channel 4.
confirming
They're gonna get all the
if
way out there to
person
Box
is actually a
Springs.
kidnapping victim, but that is what we're hearing.
Is he on the 15 or
at this point,
215?
is,
215, okay.
That passenger in all of this is
Get ready to,
not in the
right
car
around the
because they
60,
wanna be,
215 and 60.
they may be
Okay,
victim
so
in
he's
all
going
of
to
this,
be flying
possible
into Lake
kidnapping,
Elsinore area if he
unknown age
continues?
of that
Looks like an
person
Indigo,
or gender,
their exit
or how
right now.
long it is that they've been in the vehicle with this person. But again, it's a pursuit.
Oh, there's one of those human bridges to get humans over the freeway?
45 minutes to get out here, and
No
it's still
soil
going
on that
on.
one.
But now on the freeway here, southbound 215.
Those
freeway,
humans are always
the
putting
60.
pavement on those.
You know, Eliana, with the preliminary information being a possible kidnap victim there with the suspect, how does this change things?
Oh,
in
the
terms
highway
of
patrol's
police
right behind him
protocols
now.
and how they
It
approach?
changes things, Michael, in the
Right
sense
behind
that
him.
they're not going to do something like a
SUV,
pit maneuver,
getting off,
because they don't
or
want that other
going
person
under
to
another
get hurt,
freeway.
and in most circumstances, that's at least how
Is this
they
an
will treat
overpass
it.
onto a
But
flyover
also,
to another freeway?
Going to try to be as careful as possible when this pursuit does come to an
Nice,
end,
stayed
because
on
you
it.
don't know
Yeah,
if
looks
that
like he's staying
person
on there.
is going to be held hostage by that
some speed
driver.
there.
Again, what
High-speed
we're hearing
chase,
is that
Channel
they are
4.
possibly a kidnapping victim, unknown
Kicking
what their
up to the
relationship
early,
is. This is
mid-
some sort of
80s at this
domestic
point?
issue,
Yeah,
or
guys
this
blowing
is
by
a
everybody.
father
Not
and
much
child.
traffic
That
out
is
there on a
unknown
Monday.
to us at this time. Just very preliminary information, but again, it started as a vehicle
This freeway's gonna-
violation, apparently,
I think-
that somehow
Does this
came
continue
to light
here?
that it was also a situation where the passenger is a kidnapping victim in all of this.
Well, you see, the minute the traffic opened up there, he did as well. He was going as fast as 85, 86 miles an hour.
Yeah,
and
get it,
for the
Colleen.
first time, just on the lower part of your screen, there you see the black and white, the squad car coming into view there.
Nope.
Yeah, so widening out of here because it is a little bit easier for me to follow on this stretch, and now that we're in a little less traffic, and those units are behind him now. I see at least 3 marked units here behind
All right, so he's coming up on, he's in Riverside, on Channel 4, high-speed chase, older model Jag.
We're coming up to March Air Force Base. So
March Air Force Base. I know that is. Okay. All right. I got him.
Here. This stretch of the freeway is wide open for now, but I am seeing that as you approach March Air Force Base, the traffic really does slow down significantly. So let's see what this person does. We know he's not afraid to use the emergency lane if he has to get by some of that slower moving traffic. But for now, he's smooth sailing, but that traffic is coming up here very soon.
Yeah, it's very difficult for even us at this vantage point. I can imagine only the frustration with officers. We can't ascertain.
Okay, so if he continues here, he's going to get into Paris, where everybody goes
all the way around.
Skydiving.
Seems to be extremely dark.
And then into the Lake Elsinore area.
I can kind of see.
Or Green Ranch area, I should say.
To look through that front windshield, but again,
Diamond Valley Lakes out there.
At least 2 occupants in the car, and look at him driving here now in the emergency.
But before that, the 74.
This is exactly what I was worried about.
Beautiful area out there. Beautiful.
Traffic. Maybe he'll exit. That is a possibility. He's not afraid to.
Channel 4 high-speed chase. We'll continue to cover it after this short break. We'll be back in 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. We're live on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.